Hello and welcome to another exclusive and official Harryhausen unboxing. This time it's the Cyclops from the 7th Voyage of Sinbad.
You have just seen a special preview of the new miracle process, Dynamation, which will be introduced to the screen in Columbia Pictures' The 7th Voyage of Sinbad, starring Kerwin Matthews and Catherine Grant, co-starring Richard Eyre as the Genie of the Magic Lamp with Torrin Thatcher. In Technicolor, The 7th Voyage of Sinbad is the 8th wonder of the screen.
Now, to get a fuller origin story of this 1958 creature classic, then check out the playlist videos for the super vinyl version of the Cyclops and the model kit too. Right, let's get unboxing. Here we go. I think you can tell from the size of this is gigantic. It's the Cyclops Bust. It's 50 centimeters high and it's made of polyresin. But let's take a moment to have a look at the box designs, again from Christopher Nico from Rain Studios, who's created a wonderful design piece using, he told me, gold, orange, brownish, grey, black, silver, gold, and a luxury palette that gives it a very sort of collectible edition feel. The Cyclops looking down there, majestic from his home. It's the first time we've seen one of these from Star East Toys, a large bust of an iconic creature. The boxes here reveal much of what we're going to see inside. Of course, Ray Harryhausen's Cyclops is the definitive visual effects moment for many filmmakers: Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, James Cameron, Peter Jackson, the folks down at ILM, Phil Tippett and Dennis Muren. Now, this is nicely packed in polystyrene and it's well strapped around too. You can just see the Cyclops peeking out there from his imprisonment. It looks like a giant iceberg. As we have a look around, you can see how well packed this is. There's some Velcro straps here. I almost feel as if he'll pounce out at me the moment the straps are released. We can see some instructions there just under the straps as well. We'll have a look at that in a moment. There we go. It's the Cyclops, and it's a very special base too. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Now, as we take out some of the modules of the polystyrene, there's been no movement in transport at all, which is always a worry for collectors, I know. And we have three parts to the Cyclops. Of course, the bust, the base, and a stem as well. Now let's look at that base first. The Cyclops Bust statue from Star East Toys. It has some text on here explaining the history of the creature from the 1958 classic, The 7th Voyage of Sinbad. Ray's plans for the creature itself. And beneath, Ray Harryhausen's polyresin bust series, Cyclops, Giant and Fearsome. And there on the base some rubber feet as well, so it'll sit nicely and safely on your shelf. Now this steel looking stem is actually made of polyresin, and it slips in very nicely into the curved hole that's been cut here on the base. And it's a rather nice neck approach for the bust. Now on the base we can see the Isle of Colossa, where the Cyclops came from. There's the entrance to his cave. Here is the outline of the island as Sinbad and his sailors would have seen it from their boat as they approached in the opening of the film. The beach here is next, we can see here at the bottom of the frame in the sandy coloured yellow. And that brings us around then to the side, where in fact the Cyclops attacked Sinbad and his sailors in the opening sequence of the film. I think this is marvellous. Rather than it just being a base, it's the home of the Cyclops from Star East Toys. How wonderful. Now look at that. You can tell from the scale of my hands there, it's a giant piece. And inside, very well hand painted, as these things always are by the Kbotsia Studios who created the sculpt for this, and the colouring identical of course to the creature that appeared in the film. Ray never created one this size, so it's fascinating to see one at this size. And for collectors, it's really a signature piece again. We often talk about signature pieces, and I believe this certainly is one. There are others coming in the collection too. We'll be announcing those in due course, and we'll of course be doing exclusive first look unboxings here at the Ray and Diana Harryhausen Foundation. Now beneath you can see where the steel effect stem enters the base, and there sits resplendent in place. The Cyclops from the 7th Voyage of Sinbad, how resplendent. And the talking point for any collection. These are limited edition of course, so do get your orders in when you can. We're very excited here at the Foundation. It's great to have these signature pieces. There's the Cyclops with the wonderful gigantic box as well, 50 centimeters high on his base. Now let's get one of those all important on-screen comparisons. Let's go. Classic Harryhausen movie magic. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing, and don't forget to check out the Cyclops in this playlist in vinyl form, in model kit form, and in super mini form too. You can find out more about the Ray Harryhausen Foundation here at rayharryhausen.com, where you can find our social media links and our podcast series too. Now if you'd like to win your very own Star Race Toys Cyclops Bust, then simply subscribe to my channel here and comment below the video and you're in with a chance. Good luck, and we'll see you next time.